Hey, would you look at that? Dressed up, ready for prom, my friends. Well, not really prom, but we're looking good. As you all know, quick story, I was actually a town car driver with my own company. I started back when I was just before I was 25 years old, so I was technically 24. Started a company and I did it for 9 years. Now you're like, town car, what exactly is that? It is exactly like Uber, but more for airport, I would say. Occasionally, business meetings, stuff like that. I try to avoid the night out crowd just because it gets a little bit too wild for my tastes. And, you don't really want to deal with folks like that in that state of mind. Let's just say that. So mostly I did airport transportation for, all sorts of folks, and absolutely loved the clientele. The job was, the hours were probably the least favorite of mine, meaning that, you would be up sometimes 3:30 in the morning to try to get up to the airport at a certain time, etc. Other times you're 1 a.m. in the morning trying to finish up a day of work, you know what I'm saying? So the hours were really blitzy, and I would have to come home, like for instance today, you're probably wondering, Chris, well, if you stopped it, what's the deal? Well, I'm doing it for a couple friends and family still every once in a while. So anyway, I like to get dressed up, instead of jeans and a t-shirt, still look professional. These are actually, the folks that I'm picking up right now are actually parents of some of my old clients, and some great folks. So I like to get dressed up, take them around town a little bit, show them the scenes, and then head on back for a little nap. We'll get into some action later on today. If you guys are wondering, right over on this mound of dirt right here, that is the site of the new LA football stadium that they're building. I believe right next to a Porsche racetrack, I believe. Don't quote me on the Porsche racetrack, but that's going to be the new LA stadium. Over there is the Goodyear blimp, which is currently not there right now. I'll tell you what, I do not miss this LA traffic though. My goodness, it's driving me crazy to sit in this again. Well, good old Los Angeles, where you could see about 50 feet in front of you because of the smog. Well, it's a little bit better, but still a little bit hazy for sure. Again, those fires are really messing us up. It's all kind of hazy, like smoke is in the air. Yeah, nasty. Anyway, quick story for you. I love stories. So, it's about 2 a.m. in the morning. We're staying at my buddy Marcus's house. We're spending the night. His mom, of course, is asleep. And we said to ourselves, you know what? We're gonna go to Los Angeles. And my buddies were like, all right, let's do it. So, guess what we did? We barricaded his door with a 40-pound weight because he didn't have a lock on it. Like that would really stop his mom from pushing in the door. So we had a 40-pound weight on the door as a doorstop. And then we proceeded to stuff pillows in the bed and sleeping bags to act like we're inside, but like that would really stop. It would take her about 30 seconds by the time she would figure that out. And then we proceeded to jump in my 1978 Volvo station wagon, hand-me-down, from my mom to my brother. And then when my brother went in the Air Force, handed it down to me. It was a beaut. I went to Mako, I painted it for like $200. It went from maroon to black, but I was too cheap to paint the inside of the door sills. So you could see inside the door sills and it was maroon, and then the outside was black. It was awesome. I really loved that car. It had sheepskin coverings on the seats as well. It was a beaut, I'll tell you what. Anyway, then we proceeded to drive all the way to Los Angeles, 16-year-old kids, driving down downtown streets. We stayed in the good neighborhoods, we saw a couple interesting characters. Then we went to the Hollywood Star area, walked around, saw some shady characters, and decided, this might not be such a good idea. Now remember guys, this was back in the late 90s. There were still some gangbangers running around Los Angeles then. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll tell you what, make sure you got them GPS trackers on them children. But I'll tell you what, look how I turned out. Welcome to LAX. Woo! I do not miss you, my friend. I do not miss you. Alrighty guys, mission accomplished. We are in Dana Point, California right now. Looking absolutely stunning, beautiful, 77 degrees. Watch the temperature when I get back home. It's 77 degrees here. When I go home, it's gonna be like 91. The temperature swings are absolutely amazing down here. I do want to show you the beach real quick. And how about that Bentley right there, huh? What? I want to show you guys my secret beach. It's gonna take about 2 seconds flat to get down there. Well, a little longer than that. Let's go check it out. It's a gorgeous day. Ta-da! Check out that ocean right there. That's what I'm talking about. Kind of hazy, but it's right there. You guys can see a little sailboat down there. I'll tell you what. Look at this right here, guys. This right here is Salt Creek Beach. Right over here to our left. Look at that. Let's get a nice little shot of that right there, huh? How about that? That is Salt Creek Beach. Beautiful, guys. You're looking at the Ritz-Carlton, I believe, which is up here on the hill right there. And then this is right here, guys. This is called the Strand. This is a very high-end housing area here. I think George Clooney did own a home, but then sold it right over here. Again, the Strand. Houses there are millions of dollars, my friend. Beautiful coastline. There's Laguna Beach in the background over there. Overall, it's just beautiful. You guys can see that in the sky. Someone's proposing. Will you marry me? Welcome to the Twilight Zone, where we're shipping packages again and making some dollars so we can buy some more macaroni and cheese on Sunday. And hanging lights outside on the balcony, take 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while we wait for it to get dark just a little bit more, let's fire up a nice little French press cafe, my friends. I'm going to teach you how. All right, first thing we do, guys, is take a look in there. You just put the right amount of whatever coffee you want in there. I have put not too much, but not too little either. It depends how bold you want to get it. This is nice French roast. This is nice and bold. Then, second, grab your tea kettle right here, bring it on over, and pour in. I like to do it nice and slow in a rotational counterclockwise because it's easier on the wrist. Getting in the middle, working your way back out to the outside. And this is boiling hot water, my good friends. So as we can see here, we're just pouring it nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow in the middle, and then we go to right about there. Boom, done. Then you grab your top right here, and there is a little funnel thing right there, a little filter thing. Boom, you pop that on down, and you put that going front ways like this. Set that guy on down, and then I let it sit for 5 minutes. Then we're gonna do the magical press. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the fun comes in right here. Slowly, again, slowly. I do it counterclockwise, slowly. I'm actually twisting as I push down. You're like, Chris, why are you pushing it down in a counterclockwise function as you're doing it? Well, personally, I like to make sure it rotates completely over. And what it's doing is it's saturated with the coffee beans inside there, and of course that is grounded, but it's saturated for 5 minutes. Now the filter screen is actually going down and pushing all the grounds to the bottom. So you've seen this on the vlogs before, but now you actually know what to do. I've only been French pressing for about a year now. I used to never do it, never even knew how to do it, but the taste, guys, this is actually the best way to make a cup of coffee. And there's just so much more flavor because the grinds are sitting in the water, saturating for a nice little bit of time. So absolutely fantastic. Now you grab the cup of your choice, which mine is right over there. Let's pour ourselves a nice cup of coffee. Well, besides that was a perfect pour. Take a look at that. Look at those beautiful lights. I'll tell you what. Absolutely phenomenal with some flashers over here. And then these ones, nice little sparklies. I like that one. This one right here is real nice too. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about right there. Got my broccoli, got my brown rice, my green olive, got my red lean meat, 4% fat, 296% lean. We're missing something. What might it be? Boom. Hatch Valley salsa, baby. Come get some. Finishing off with my secret stash. Boom. Ooh. Nice and chilly, about 4 minutes in the freezer. Coconut water, baby. What's up, guys? After dinner, I'm hanging out over here, YouTube Space LA's website right here. And what's cool about this, let me briefly explain. So I had a dashboard notification on top of my channel. It said, Chris, do you want to be entered in the Next Up contest? And I was like, Next Up contest, what's this? Briefly, let me explain. If you are eligible, which not this channel right now, but my other channel, Tips and Tricks, the one I mention quite frequently, that channel is above 10,000 subscribers. So I'm able to enter in this Next Up contest with YouTube Space LA. The different YouTube spaces offer it. The one in, I believe, Sao Paulo and stuff like that. They have a lot of YouTube spaces, London, Tokyo, New York, etc. I've been to the YouTube space LA before for the open house. My wife and I, we went over there. Absolutely phenomenal. Had a great time. Really enjoyed it. But with this, if you win the competition, they grant you like $2,500 worth of free camera equipment. I'm not sure if it's sponsored by like one company or if it's like a voucher. I'm not really sure how that works. So wish me luck. I just entered it. I had to fill out like a little bit of an essay, upload or give them a link to one of my videos that kind of explains my channel, my personality, etc. And that again is not for this channel. I'm not there quite yet with this one. We're hoping to get there sooner than later. In the meantime, let's have another cup of coffee and I want to show you something downstairs. Friends, is my Balada 4th of July motorcycle right there. Unfortunately, it is out of commission right now. Currently, the date is June 28th, and we precisely have 6 days until this bike needs to be fully functional, up and running. Fortunately, the pull strap right here is clogged. I need to actually take that apart, find out what's going on with my rope pull, and I believe there is something inside that I need to fix. Now you're wondering, Chris, what in the world is going on with that thing? Let me tell you a brief and quick story. So it was about 2 4th of Julys ago, and I was pinning it about 45 miles an hour, my body weight, pinning it. This is not a cheap Chinese knockoff. This is a European Balada motorcycle, made in the good old Czech Republic right there. Again, European, not your Chinese knockoff. This thing is very fast and beautiful, but we need to fix it and we need to get it up and running. That will be the project probably for tomorrow. Stuck. Won't pull. Could be an easy fix, could be something else. But I'm gonna have to pull the plastic off, pull off these little things here and here and here and here and here, pull that apart, twiddle around with it, see what's going on. Don't you worry, we'll be back. Well, I got a little fix happy here. I couldn't wait. I'll show you more tomorrow, but take a look at that without, you know what, I think that's not even, I think that's actually carbon fiber. I do not think that is plastic. Anyway, without the shell on, look at that. It looks like a little mini cafe cruiser. Something you would see on the Italian coast, like maybe an old school Triumph. Take a look at that. That, my friends, is innovation.